So, EDP445 was just banned from YouTube. Now, as you guys know, EDP was caught in 4K. A few months ago, EDP was exposed for talking to minors by the YouTuber Cold Raven. And for the last few months, EDP has claimed that he was innocent. But that's when Chet Goldstein got EDP to meet up with someone that he thought was 13. Now, since they released that video, quite a bit has happened. People looked into Chet Goldstein's past, and it turns out he has done a lot of messed up things, like getting a predator to box him in return for his freedom.
We're not calling the cops if you do fight us, and we're not telling police about this. So do you agree to do this? You agree to fight? Because you're free to leave, but if you leave, we will take this to law enforcement.
Making inappropriate jokes about children.
I have a 3-year-old in my basement that's like lacking vitamin D. I provide her with plenty of D, just not the vitamin part.
Oh no, that's not good either.
Oh really?
Not if it's a child.
Well, I was tired of being a virgin, so what the fuck?
And using actual children as decoys to catch some of these predators.
Okay, so I'll be honest about the decoy pics. So one of the decoy pics, the Hispanic boy that we use, that's my cameraman's little cousin. And the white decoy that we use, he's 17. And yeah, I met him on PS4. We're playing Madden together, and he said he was down to do it. So yeah, that's where I get the decoy pictures from.
How old is the Latin guy, the kid?
He is 16.
So you have 2 minors that you use as decoys.
Yes, and their parents both know.
Now, I knew something was off with him because in his video catching EDP, for some reason he just kept making jokes about his weight and asking the dumbest questions. It was pretty clear to me that they had no idea what they were doing. But that doesn't make EDP innocent. I've seen some people using this to excuse his actions. If anything, it makes it kind of worse, because if he got caught by these guys, that means he was so desperate to meet up with minors that he took the first chance that he got. And I'm just hoping that this was the only time that he's done this. Now, it is also been reported that EDP is being investigated by the police, so I'm hoping that this doesn't affect their investigation and EDP gets locked up. But I do have some good news. EDP has been terminated off of YouTube. If you go to his channel, it says that his channel was removed for violating the YouTube guidelines. Now, a few days ago, EDP actually privated or deleted all of his videos. Most likely he was trying to make sure that YouTube couldn't terminate his channel, but it looks like they did it anyway. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised that they actually terminated his channel, because for some reason, YouTube has this weird policy where they won't terminate someone unless they are convicted. That's why someone like Minilad, who has admitted to what he did, has not been terminated off of YouTube. But I guess that Chet Goldstein video was enough to terminate EDP, which, speaking of Chet Goldstein, he also got terminated by YouTube, which I think is kind of deserved. Because first of all, he already got terminated on his old channel, so he was ban evading, and second of all, he's done a lot of messed up things. Like the things that he did, you just can't upload that type of stuff onto YouTube. Now, this is probably going to be my last video on the EDP situation, unless he actually does get arrested, which I'm hoping he does. This guy deserves to be locked up. He should not be out on the streets, especially after what he did and the things that he said to this person that he thought was a minor. But if for some reason they aren't able to arrest EDP, or they can't catch EDP, I'm just glad that his channel is gone. He no longer has a platform to do this type of thing, and that's a good thing, because the reason he was able to message all of these minors and get away with it was because he was such a big YouTuber, and people just defended him no matter how much evidence came out against him, and now he's gone for good. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that EDP's Instagram was also banned, which that is a good thing, because this was the main thing that he was using to get in contact with all of these minors. So now that his Instagram account has been terminated, his YouTube account has been terminated, he's gonna have a very hard time trying to get in contact with more minors. So yeah, these are just my thoughts on this entire situation. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel.
What's up, man?
What's up?
No fist? Okay. No fist bump?
I don't fist bump people like you, man, to be honest.
So, okay.
So what were you gonna do when you came here to this little girl's apartment and she's home alone? What were you gonna do?
Honestly, this is real shit. You guys can't believe this if you guys want to or not. She said that she was gonna bake me a cupcake. I was gonna take the cupcake and go home. My mom did not raise a fucking okay? She did not raise a creep or where I know what the screenshots say, okay? I'm aware of that. I'm looking right at them, okay?
You said you want to climb through her window. You said you want to punish her. You sent graphic photos. You asked for graphic photos, and here you are walking to the apartment.
All right, well, he's heading home now, so, you know.
Hey, Cece. You're gonna get help, right? Hey, Cece, you.
Yes, you
hey,
know
bro.
Just send the cop
Not
over
back
here.
up.
Send the cop over here.
Right?